Would you like your cup of tea?
Yes. Let's take a sip for that.
What was it like being there?
It was a wonderful feeling, and for me personally, because I'd been at the G7 summit earlier in the week, I was actually the last Labour MP to take the oath, so a few jokes from colleagues, but most important, to be able to say we got straight down to work.
My ministers will establish an industrial strategy council.
Our industrial strategy is a key part of the new government's plan for growth, and the reason this is so important is to make a long-term difference to the UK economy. We've got to drive up levels of private investment, and that means investors need certainty, they need stability. So our policies are not just about putting that in place, they're about giving people confidence that regime will not change for the long term. And our Industrial Strategy Council, a new body that will oversee these plans, is absolutely crucial to giving people that confidence and making sure the key sectors of the British economy are given the confidence and stability they need to succeed for the long term.
My government is committed to making work pay and will legislate to introduce a new deal for working people, to ban exploitative practices and enhance employment rights.
This new government is committed to stronger growth for the British economy, but we want that to be growth that benefits you and your family, that makes a difference to your life. And a key part of that package is our plan to make work pay, what we call the New Deal for Working People. So we'll stop fire and rehire. We'll clamp down on exploitative zero-hours contracts. We'll give you access to sick pay and parental leave in a way that will make the economy work for you, the kind of work and jobs that you can raise your family around and have a good life. That's got to be the basis of an economy that works for everyone in every part of the UK.
Bills will be brought forward to strengthen audit and corporate governance.
This is all about investment and making sure everyone can have confidence in how the British economy operates. We want to learn the lessons of the recent past, whether that is Carillion or BHS, and make sure our corporate governance regime is upholding high standards, has independent scrutiny of company finances, and the proper accountability for directors. By having those measures in place, it benefits everyone by generating the kind of confidence you need in a successful economy and how businesses will operate. As well as being relevant to large businesses, though, this is also about making sure that smaller businesses are treated properly. It will allow us to legislate to tackle late payment, one of the biggest problems affecting smaller businesses, by making sure there is full transparency of how a larger company is paying its smaller suppliers, again making sure that system works fairly and works best for everyone.
My government will seek to reset the relationship with European partners and work to improve the United Kingdom's trade and investment relationship with the European Union.
This is an important one. We should be always seeking what's in our national interest, and a close trading relationship with the EU is undoubtedly a part of that. We want to look at practical trade-based improvements to that relationship, whether it is how we recognise each other's food and agricultural products and standards, how we recognise each other's professional qualifications, and how we're making sure, for instance, the creative industries have the access to the wider European market. Alongside that, we do believe we can make the best of some new opportunities for trade around the world, whether that is with India or the Gulf, and my department will be pursuing that. But we'll always be guided by what is in the UK's national interests, making sure the trading system and our relationships are fit for the future. This is how the new government is changing the UK for the better.